Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to be teaching you how to make your own glitch transitions in DaVinci Resolve. It's actually way easier than you might think. So if you've been paying for them or using other people's, you can probably start using your own after you watch this video. Without any further ado, we're going to jump right into that computer and I'm going to show you guys how it's done. Guys, if you like to learn about this kind of stuff, make sure you subscribe to the channel because I post new videos every Monday and Wednesday, and probably all of them are going to help you out with something. So make sure you subscribed, and that being said, let's get into this. What you see right here is the intro sequence that you guys just watched. And these two clips right here are the glitch transition that you saw. So I'm going to show you guys how to make that right now, different variations on how you can make it different, more suited to you, different projects that you need to do. So we're going to start by dragging in two clips, the two that we're going to transition between this photo, and we're going to bring in the main clip as well that I filmed with my camera. I'm going to go ahead and unlink these with Control-Alt-L. Now that those are unlinked, I'm going to delete this little bit down there. Going to cut this to the same length as the clip beneath it, and then we're going to put them back to back. This is going to allow them to transition between each other. So I'm going to go ahead and take a slice out of this one so that it's easier for my computer to render. I'm going to go ahead and right click on it, change it into a new Fusion clip. It's going to load in as a Fusion clip, and then I'm going to click on it and go into Fusion. Now that you're in Fusion, you're going to want to select the clip that you want to be working on. If you don't see this down here, just come up here and click on Clips, and they'll all show up. So we're going to click on this Fusion clip that we just made, move these over, space them out a touch, and then we're going to hit Shift Space to search through all of our tools. And we're going to apply a directional blur. So we're going to hit Add, and then we're going to drag it while holding Shift into this node path right here so that it goes between our media in and out. And what the directional blur does is pretty self-explanatory. It blurs, but it only does it in one direction. So if we drag our length out, you can see that it's side to side, it blurs it really hard. And then if we change our angle, you can see that it changes the direction of the blur, but it's still just a directional blur. It's going to go in one way or another. It's not going to do like a general all-around blur. Set those back to 0. Actually, this one we're going to bring up just a touch. And then we're going to go into the Settings tab here, and you'll see RGBA. A is for all, red, green, blue, right? So if we click on red and deselect it, you'll see that we get a red and a kind of a teal color in our glitchy looking transition beginnings here. If we click on the green, we get a nice green and magenta separation. And if we click on the blue, we get a blue and yellow separation, just like that. So for this, I'm going to get rid of the green, but feel free to play around with these, get rid of a couple, put a couple back. Do whatever it takes to get your colors where you need them for your project. We're going to go back into the Controls tab, and then we're going to create our glitch transition. So we've got our green and magenta. We've got 0 right here, so I'm going to set our length to 0, make a keyframe, and then move 2 frames forward and bring that length slider up a pretty healthy amount. And then I'm going to go to 3, bring it back to 0, and then I'm going to go to 4, and bring it back up. Not quite as much this time, just so there's some variance, because variance is good and stuff like this. Bring it back to 0, and then I'm going to go 3 frames ahead and go the other way with it. And then I'm going to go 2 frames after that, set it back to 0. You get the idea. Alright, so once you have all of your keyframes set, you're going to go back into the Edit tab, and once you're here, DaVinci is going to need to render this so that it's able to play smoothly, or at least more smoothly, because even once it's rendered, sometimes with this it does stay a little bit laggy. So once this red bar turns blue, we'll continue. Alright, our red bar is blue, and while it was turning blue, we got a new subscriber, so shout out to Wade is Legit. Thank you for subscribing. You're pretty legit to me. Alright, so let's see what this looks like. Hit play, and it's gonna go bzz, and then you just switch clips, just like that. If you want this to look a little bit more glitchy, you can do this layering effect that I did here, where you put one on top of the other and then you make it a little bit transparent in some areas. If you want to learn how to do that, check out this green screen tutorial linked up here. It'll also be in the description down below, so once you get done with the video, go check that one out to see how to make your clips see-through so that you're able to put things underneath while the glitch is happening, kind of skippy back and forth, and then you're good to go. The thing that really sells a glitch transition though isn't necessarily the visuals, it's the visuals in conjunction with a sound effect that is glitchy. So I have these 10 glitch sounds that I got from a YouTube video, and if we go ahead and listen to those, we'll probably be able to find one that we like. So I'm going to use this one right here. I'm going to cut it out, get rid of both sides of it, and then drag it underneath our transition period here. So if we watch this one back, you'll see that the sound with the visual really bring it all together. I do like to put in transparency because as you implement this into your footage, having that sound effect, the glitch transition, and some transparency in there, it just makes it look fantastic. So that's it for this one. Again, make sure you subscribed. Again, shout out to Wade is Legit. Like the video if you liked it. If you have any questions about anything that I did here or anything else that you want to see me do, make sure to leave them in the comments down below because chances are good I'll get to it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.